Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Globetrotters! What I like to do for the Geoguessr daily challenges, we are incepted into a location somewhere in the world. We got to move around, figure out where we are, and we got 5 shots at a perfect score, 5,000 points. Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, if you'd be so kind as to shout out the answers if you think you know where we are. But no Googling, you dirty Googlers. This one's giving me like Costa Rica vibes. They had like these trees, these flowering trees when I was there. No, maybe it's India, Bangladesh. Looks like they're driving on the left. Okay, do we get some language here? Spanish? Nope. Okay. Is that Thai? Is that Thai language? Looks like Thai. Philippines? Okay. I'll take. Let's guess together. The closer the better. Yeah, Thailand. Yeah, I think Thailand by the language. Any English? No. The Thai Polo Club. Let's go. Where do we think that is? Good, Xenomorph. Telperion says it's on Earth. I accept that. Was it Ben Quenyo? All right, what are we thinking, guys? Can anyone read Thai? That's Thai. Yes, it is. Can anyone read it? Otherwise, we're just going to get generic Thai get. Okay, we got a paved road. So let's see. Paved road heading south. Oh, let's see. That looked maybe a little more developed. Is this Pico fuck yourself? Damn it, Arkin! That doesn't tell us where we are. Siam Country Club. Yeah, that's just the old name for Thailand. Bureau Veritas. Phuket. Do you know that, or you just wanted to say Phuket? I bet. You think it's coastal Thailand? Well, we found a golf course. I don't know what the fuck it is, but we found a golf course in Thailand. Bangkok. You see any golf courses around Bangkok? Okay. You know what? Not terribly far away. I'll take it. Question number 2. Does anyone read Japanese? Izu Shabotan Village. Glamping. Let's do some glamping. Arigato. Man, you're just multi-talented today. Izu Shabotan Zoo. Okay, where is Izu Shabotan? It's north. What makes you say? Mount Omuro National Monument. Let's get one of those wonderful numbered highways that we use to figure out where the hell we are in Japan. Something tells me there's a real cactus. Yeah? What tells you? Numbered highway, please. No. Don't step me back. There's no reason for you to step me back, game, when I'm asking to move forward. That's why I step back. No, don't step me back. Really? If this is really one of the most... Okay, is that just the end of the road? No, we can continue forward. Okay. Izu Peninsula, 6 hours south of Tokyo. Thank you. And we'll get from this Izu City. That's this. This is Izu. So Mount, what was the name of the mountain? 111 Izu City. I don't see it. Are you sure? Next peninsula. This? The bigger one. This. Izu. Thank you. Okay. Izu. Route 135 to the 111. What was the name of the mountain? Izu Shibotan Village. Izu Shibotan Village. The mountain was Mount Muro. Izu Shibotan Zoo. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Ugh! Nice! Ugh. How's it going? Partying? How are you? Hello. Question number 3. You're nice and close there. Thank you guys for knowing Izu. I would not have gotten that. Texas? I don't think so. It's very dry. What do you think the sun is? I think this is Mexico. Well, the sun's in the north, though, so southern hemisphere? I'm on the right side of the road. I'm thinking Peru, Chile here. Atacama. Ciudad Deportiva. Chile, Bolivia. Okay, okay. I like it. I like where your head's at. Thinking like this part of the world, folks. You guys are, we got some troublemakers in the chat today. Okay, that's a flag right there. That Argentina? Yeah, Argentina. Okay. So more like this then. Hey, Silver, what's shaking? You're exactly where you are. That makes sense. So we're thinking Argentina. Go back to the pen. I thought I saw a sign, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. This one right here. I want to read it again. No, it's not that one. Damn it. Aced it? Yeah, I don't know about that. It said Vendo. Useless. Vendo. Oh, we got actually some grass here. Something sauces? Rinson de los sauces. Bienvenidos a Rinson. Where are the sauces? Rinson de los sauces! The sauces, folks! Who's dipping? Let's go! I would like some mustard and mayonnaise. Bob says, so I was watching you and you were watching Jeopardy, and I don't pay attention to that. Turn on the TV, and it was young Sheldon, and the dad was talking about Jeopardy. Crazy coincidences today. The sauces. We got there from the sauces. Okay, an old stone fence. Getting kind of like Middle Eastern Mediterranean vibes from this. Turkey. I can see. Yeah, I can see this being Turkey for sure. Romania? Okay. Let's get a little language in our lives. That is Italian. Italian. Right? What part of Italy looks like this? Yeah, Italian. Okay. Chiesa di Galasso, Erci, and Oria. Yeah, I don't think that's northern Italy. I think it's southern Italy. Anyone know where Erci and Oria are in Italy? Yeah, you think Sardinia? Probably south. Seems flat for the islands. Okay. Let's look around a bit more. Just love how everything is super fucking old. I don't think it's Sardinia. Okay, where is it? Tell me where we think it is. Not where we think it is. I think it's Naples. South Dakota? All right, just for you, Pam Beasley. I'll get 0 points. Northwest of Naples. Northwest of Naples. Northwest. All right. Naples? All right. Southern Italy for sure. Question number 5. Sun is also in the north here. Was that dog pooping? I think that dog was pooping, folks. Okay, so I'm thinking South America for this, but I'm not sure. Those ladies. Yeah, this is Andes, right? Must be Iowa. Nice. Language? Chile Chico. Not Chile again. You see DirecTV dishes. What does that tell you? This dog is also pooping? Uruguay. Okay, why? I don't think so. I think it's Chile. Nope. What's the flag? Yeah, Chile flag. Okay, so we know the country doesn't terribly help us much. What part of Chile would look like this? I'm going to say fairly far south. I'm thinking Andes here. Chile can be the worst. You get the middle of the country, so you get 12 points. I know. It's rough. It's like Russia. You just hope you don't get it. Yeah, are we on the ocean? The ocean is to the north with mountains. Los Antiguos. La Lamita. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to get it. Is there a place called Chile Chicos? With water to the north? Man, this country is always such a trap. There was Chile Chico, where? Probably pretty close. It is really close. Okay. Fuck yeah, man. Peter, yes. Hey, Beck. There's no way you have one more dick joke. Okay, so check it out. So I just randomly made this my stream title. And then Jeopardy had, believe it or not, a dick category. That's right. 5 questions, 5 different dicks. You couldn't have asked for a better synchronicity. How you doing, Justice? Athenium, good evening. Question for you. Were you in the Navy? No. I was just watching your YouTube and Coronado was brought up. Okay, Coronado. Dick pound, dick trickle, dick sweat. I know. It's a lot. Hey, who's hungry? Do I consent for food guesser to use my personal data? Probably not. Ladies and gentlemen, food guesser. If you are not familiar with how we play food guesser, what we do is our job is it's secretly. Oh yeah, I went to San Diego. I went to San Diego about a year ago. Maybe that's why. I was talking about Coronado. Here's how we play Food Guesser. It's not Toronto Crest. It's not Toronto. Food Guesser is a geography game where we have to guess the country of origin of the dish. So, I hope you're not hungry. What is that? We got okra? Pepper? What does it say? Veal cutlets, breadcrumbs, eggs, clarified butter, lemon juice, parsley, optional cream truffles, mushrooms, white wine. This says French to me all over it. You said Crest also says France? All right, we're trying France. A la Maréchal. Okay. Question number 2. That made me hungry. Lamb or beef, pita bread, yogurt, tomato sauce, butter, paprika, green peppers, tomatoes, parsley, garlic, sumac. If you see paprika, you immediately think hungry, right? And no, you're not hungry, but hungry. You're thinking Greece? You're thinking Turkey? Okay. Iskender? All right, Turkey. Hey, Iskender kebab! Good job, Silver. Question number 3. Final one. Pork mince, lamb mince, onion, parsley, salt, pepper, cinnamon, optional leeks, optional garlic, sausage casings, lemon. This is definitely Mediterranean. This looks Greek to me. How you doing, Napoleon? Welcome to the stream. Sebastian says, laying in bed, then you start about food. Guess I'll go downstairs and cook something. Hey, man. I'm planning on incorporating this new segment where we make everyone hungry. You say Greek as well? I'm thinking Greece, folks. Do we like Greece? No, but we're warm. And you can see the little indicator telling us what direction. So if we go by the little indicator, you see it? No, it says that. So what is southeast of Greece? Turkey again? Or is it like Middle Eastern? Is it something like Lebanon? Yeah. Okay. Very hot. So Turkey. We get 2 turkeys, basically. That's what you're saying. Very hot. No, it's south of Turkey. Syria? Israel? Sheftalia. All right, we got Israel. No, Cypriot. That was a toughie. Cyprus. National dish of Cyprus. Okay, well, let's do better in Time Guesser. So Time Guesser is you're going to want to do the location, not just the location, but also the date. So what is the location? What is the date? Where are we? Are these famous statues? Does anyone recognize these statues? It's like Rome? Do we like Rome for this? 2019, obviously before COVID, hence people are socializing. This doesn't look like Central Park to me, man. Oh, Central Park, Rio. Oh, okay. I wouldn't know. Rio de Janeiro, yes. I'll happily pick if you're confident. Is that the Arc de Triomphe? Is this Paris? That is the Arc de Triomphe, isn't it? Arc de Triomphe, baby. I'm going with Paris, folks. Now, second part of the question. What the heck date? Where is the Arc de Triomphe? Up here. Now, we don't know which direction we're facing, but I assume that these are the fountains. And we're sitting right outside of them. Maybe not. Maybe not. White shoes. So after 2015, what happened in 2015 that made people have white shoes? See, you guys would know the fashion better than me. Do we have a sense of when this could be? By the clothing? Seems fairly recent. But I can dig this being before COVID. $46 seconds. Got to pick something. You say 2015 or later? 2020? 2019? All right, let's go with silver. I don't feel any sort of way about this, so putting in 2019. 8 years off, 2011. And we were in Paris. 8 years gives you half the points. That's ridiculous. You have to be super precise on the year. Okay. Dutch. Vereniging Vandaag. What does it say? Where are my Dutchies? This is like the 80s, right? Den Haag. So, Den Haag. Yeah, but I don't read Dutch. You're going to have to help me. Or not. You don't have, I suppose you don't have to do it. Den Haag is here. Are we by a canal? Does it have a canal? Yeah, here. Okay. Yeah? Okay, where do you think we are here if you live in Den Haag? You're thinking the 90s? I'm thinking this is this is the 70s. I don't think it's 1970 per se, but based on the cars. Okay, well, we can actually get this, right? Like, it's a lot of cars back there. Near Zuider Park? Where's that? In relation to my pin. Amsterdam, May 17th, 1982. Yeah, I think it's the 80s as well. Where's Zuider Park? There. So this canal? Looks like a 1987 Opel. Okay, so we're going 1990s. Not even pretend to know this one's all good. Let's pick 1990. You can see this being 1990. 1 year off. 1 year off. It was 1989 in The Hague. Let's go. That's a good get, folks. All right. Question number 3. This is war. Germany? This is war. What do we think we're seeing here, folks? The Cyrillic alphabet tells me, or is that German? That's German, right? You think it's France? I don't think so. I think it's German language, if anything. I think this is World War II. (1943) or earlier, since the buildings are upright. Yeah. I noticed that as well. But they'd be fighting. When would they be fighting in Germany, though? Helmets of World War II. I hear that. So let's pick 42. You think it's Paris? But the signs are in German, not French. That's what's throwing me off. The signs are in German, right? I see no French language. So it can't be Paris. Wasn't fighting anywhere near Germany in 42. Norway. Okay. Okay, why? Norway 1940, yeah? Oslo? Is that Norwegian? I can sort of see it. Show us more signs. This is all you can see. You think it's Norwegian then? It's Norwegian and Danish. Ah, thank you. The O is Norwegian and Danish. They didn't fight in Norway, though. They fought in Denmark, right? So this might be Copenhagen. Didn't Norway... They both got invaded? Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Oslo. Denmark did not resist. Norway did. Okay. So this is fighting. This is World War II fighting Norway. What year? What year did Norway get invaded? 40. Okay. Let's find it. Okay, it was the Danish resistance at the end of World War II in Copenhagen. We kind of had it sussed out pretty well, I'd say. Yeah, we kind of had it sussed out. Very cool. Question number 4. MLS Cup Champions 2000. I wonder what year it is. Where would the MLS Cup have been in 2000? Wizards? Kansas City. I think we figured it out, folks. There was enough information there. This was not challenging. Kansas City, Missouri, right? Where's the stadium? MLS Cup not hosted by the team? That's just the winner, not the stadium. Okay, you tell me, guys. You tell me what you think. DC Lottery? Perhaps it's in Washington. RFK Stadium in Washington, D.C. Yeah, DC Lottery. Good job. Good job. Okay, so Washington, D.C. Where's the stadium in D.C.? What a misdirect. Grew up in case you never heard of that in my life. Yeah. Well, that's why we... North D.C. Whereabouts? Is it in D.C. proper? Or is it in Maryland? I don't think they're Googling. I think they happen to know it. Yeah, we got 2000 right away. I'm just trying to figure out where the stadium is. It is? It's in Maryland? Okay, where? It's in the district. Okay, in the district. Where? Got a minute to find the stadium. The sign says RFK Stadium. Yeah, I don't think anyone Googled. I think there's sign says RFK Stadium, sign says DC Lottery. We can figure this out without Googling. What I want to know is southeast of the capital on the north side of the river. Southeast. Where's the capital? Which one of these? Is it the Audi Field or the Nationals Park? I live in D.C. Which one is it now? Has it been renamed to either the Audi Field or the Nationals Park? It's Audi? Okay. We're putting it in. Good job, guys. How dare they? How dare they give me anything less than a perfect score? RFK Stadium. Nice. Very nice. Final question. Vote reform on July. Eh? We got a Fanta. They don't really drink Fanta in U.S., so I'm guessing this is Europe. Clacton pie. July 4th election in the UK. Okay. Reform Party's UK. And strawberries. Okay, so we're thinking this is London? Does that pier? The bridge in Brighton. Okay, where's Brighton? There, south. Brighton Pier, yeah? And what year are we thinking? This year? Not convinced that's the Brighton Pier. What else do you think it is? Are we good for this year, 2024? Not the Brighton Pier. What is it? Looks like the Santa Monica Pier. It does kind of look like the Santa Monica Pier. But it says Clacton Pier. Clacton. Is there a town in England called Clacton? I'm not saying it's not U.S., but I don't think it's U.S. Clacton is East Coast. Where? In Essex. East of England, yeah. Norfolk. It's not north of Newcastle, is it? Not a big place. 30 seconds, guys. South. Okay. Clacton-on-Sea. I assume we're quite near the pier, and that is the get. Spot fucking on. Good job. Well done, guys. Now that was a team effort, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me. And wherever you find yourself in this big old world, I wish you the very best.